Atlas in the
Yes.
hot seat tonight.
And Atlas.
Goes by the name of Atlas the Bookkeeper. How you feeling, my friend?
Equivalent experience today. We should definitely start today with an update on the co-streaming situation, okay? So I know that over the last couple of days, it's been a little bit rough, where we've had issues with the streams having stability. We've had issues with the YouTube side of things where I wasn't able to set up the streams ahead of time, so people couldn't like mark the streams for notify me when it goes live or see exactly when it was going to begin or sit and chat as it queues up. And I also know that on the YouTube side of things, the actual massive delay that was happening, because I used to stream at either low latency or ultra low latency, and then I had to go to normal latency because I couldn't figure out how to do it through the restreaming program, right? Now, on the Kick side of things, we had an issue when I was starting up the streams, it would just continuously, like, error out. It would go in and then go in and it was a pain in the butt because people were getting, like, 10 notifications that I was going live on Kick. So, as of this morning, I'm happy to announce literally everything that I just mentioned seems to have been fixed, okay? On the YouTube side of things, you guys should have ultra low latency, meaning you should have like no delay at all. You should be seeing me nearly live, okay? And in addition, if you didn't notice, the stream was able to get preloaded and you could be there early, okay? So hopefully you guys are having a better experience on the YouTube side. In fact, what I'd like to know is anyone who's on YouTube right now, because there's over 100 of you and climbing, could you let me know? Does it seem better? If you're comparing that with Kick, like what stream actually is better right now when it comes to that latency? Are they both pretty much the same now? Or is YouTube faster now than Kick? Because I put it on ultra low latency, which is the absolute best. And a lot of people used to say that that was like the best on the internet when it comes to latency. So I wonder actually if the YouTube side is faster now, right? I don't know. Good afternoon, Dark Souls Master. How are you? My morning's been going good. Thanks for asking. Okay. So hopefully, fingers crossed, everything is going smoothly and everything that I just said is true. I don't know because I'm not one of you guys watching the streams, but from my end, everything looks good. Also, what I started to do is when I go live with the co-stream, instead of clicking both at once and saying, just go live on everything, I basically went live on YouTube first. I made sure that YouTube was stable, and then I went live on Kick, and it seemed to avoid the error where it's like buffering and then dropping and going up and buffing, you know. So, hopefully, this all is working well for everyone on both sides of the equation, okay? So Cracker Jack says, over the weekend, it seemed like it was 30 seconds behind. Now it looks fine. So you guys are watching, someone's watching both, and they're about the same. That's what I need to know. And hopefully that fixed it, okay? So moving forward, it actually should not matter which side you watch on. Either should be good. Now, some people still seem to think that one's better than the other. Like, for example, some people are saying the fact that you can rewind on YouTube is great. That there's a live stream. Oh, I missed a part. Let me rewind and catch up, and then I can fast forward back to the live part. You can't do that on Kick, right? Some people are saying on Kick, for whatever reason, it allows you to see stuff more quickly, or excuse me, see stuff more easily when you're loading. Like someone said, on Kick I can watch at the highest quality. On YouTube I can only watch 720p. It buffers if I try to go higher quality. That could be the encoding style that each company uses. I don't know. So I guess we will have to see moving forward. But I'm very curious about your experiences. I want to hear feedback. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it better on one? Is it better on the other, right? I will say this morning, I loaded a bunch of new emotes onto the Kick side of things. So for those of you watching me on Kick, whether you are a subscriber or not, you should have a bunch of new emotes, including the DSP shirt rip emote from the other night when I played WWE Champions. That's the big one that everyone wanted, right? But definitely, you want to check out some of the new phrases and things that I added and a few more. For subs, I actually have some really nice ones. Like there's a second Jasper emote over there and stuff like that. So pretty darn good. I do have something to say in regards to that before we start talking about other topics, okay? The last 2 days, I've co-streamed on Kick. It's the first time I've done this. I've never co-streamed before. And yes, we had some issues with technical shit, and I've gotten it worked out, I think, now. I think moving forward, we're going to be good. But what I've definitely noticed is the vast majority of support that I'm getting has been from Kick. Meaning, people over there who have been subbing to the channel or gifting subs. I mean, no exaggeration, I've been crushing these goals. Every stream, I've more than doubled what I was looking to make. Okay? Now, I'm not expecting that to last forever. That's probably an initial thing where people are very excited that I'm on Kick and they want to support, but that's definitely not going to continue forever, right? We know this. But it's good, obviously, to enjoy it at the beginning here while it's lasting. So thank you to those over on Kick who have been supporting. I really am appreciative of you. But here is the backlash of that, or what I should say is like kind of like the double-edged sword of co-streaming and seeing this happen, okay? So FYI, here's how stuff works, okay? When you tip me, I get tips immediately. When you tip me through PayPal, I get it right now. And I could use it for anything. I could buy a game. I could pay a bill. I could buy some groceries. I could get some food for my family. You know, like via a delivery service, whatever it may be. I can use the money immediately for something. Hell, we could do a mega pull in WWE Champions, right? That's awesome. But not everyone likes to tip. If you contribute via YouTube, meaning a super chat, a super sticker, a membership, or a gifted membership, that is great, you know, great support. That basically takes a little bit of processing time. And what it is let's say you contributed to me this month, October. I would get paid for anything I make on YouTube in October in November 21st. That's when they pay me. Like the third week of the month, of the next month, I get paid. So there you go. There's a little bit of a lead time there, a little bit of a waiting time. In regards to Kick, from what I'm to understand, and I can't confirm this yet because I've just started on Kick. Apparently, Kick takes the longest. So anything that I make now in the month of October, apparently I will get paid for on December 1st. Okay? Now you might say, well, what's the big deal about any of this? It's not really a big deal because if you're making a good amount, it doesn't matter where you're making it or how long it takes to get it. You're good. But I'm in a transitionary period here. All right? What I mean is, instead of having basically like half my income come in from like tips and stuff like that, and the other half come from YouTube, now I'm going to get a big chunk of it from Kick. And that's great. But what's happened is in the last 2 days, all right, as a ton of support has come in from Kick, I have noticed a distinct and sharp drop-off in support on YouTube and via tips. Like, it was literally all YouTube and tips that was hitting the goals every day, right? And now, you know, taking a look, and it's like, oh, so I got, like, no lie, like hundreds of dollars from Kick and like $20 off of everything else. Now, you might say, well, that's not a big deal. You're going to get paid by Kick. You're right. In December, right? Keep in mind that I need actual, like, income to pay bills and shit now and next month, okay? So I have to get to December. When I get to December, things will be good. But I actually have to get there, all right? So I think what's happened is, and this is true because I've gotten a couple messages from longtime viewers in the last day, and they're like, yeah, this is kind of alarming because what's happening is your supporters on the YouTube side are just seeing that you're hitting your goals every stream, and they're like, I don't need to help Phil today. And because of that, you're not getting anything on the YouTube side or tips, and now you're not going to get that income anymore. Like, as long as you keep hitting your goals via Kick, you're probably not going to get support there. And that's alarming. You know what I'm saying? Because if everything goes to Kick, what am I supposed to do all November? Right? Like, what am I going to do? I need to still get income to pay everything in November, right? So, FYI, I hope that this doesn't mean that just because I have now a new streaming audience on Kick and people are supporting me on Kick, that this means that the YouTube audience will disappear for their support and the tips and things like that, okay? It is a little alarming, and it makes me nervous. Now, maybe it's just me just being nervous because it's change. Because the truth is, people are afraid of change. Me too, right? I am. And maybe this is just something that's not going to be a big deal. After a while, once all the income starts coming in from every source, it won't matter. But the problem is, I still got like a month and a half plus to wait for that to start happening, right? So, hopefully, everything is all right, Okay? But all I'm saying is if you are someone who likes my stuff and you're still watching me on YouTube and you like the YouTube streams, nothing has changed. I'm still here streaming on YouTube. I'm the same guy making the same content. Just because there's another stream over on Kick doesn't mean that things have changed on YouTube. So please continue to support, because the last 2 days, it's slowed down tremendously, and that makes me nervous about the next month and a half, 2 months, okay? Now, don't worry. I'm not going to be bringing this up all the time, but I just want to bring it up now because it's an observation that I've made. It's something that my viewers are actually, observing as well. So please consider contributing. On the YouTube side, if you're watching on YouTube, again, super chats, super stickers, and tips, of course. Tips are great because I get them right now, and that gives me liquidity to do stuff. You know, moving forward here, being able to afford all the games coming out, all the normal stuff I got to do, I'm good pretty much through October, but it's November that I'm going to get nervous if there's no tips coming in. That's going to be a problem, all right? So please consider contributing if you can, all right? And then we got dumbass trolls trying to say, oh, he's scamming. There's no scamming, you fucking idiot. I'm not looking to get anything more. What I'm telling you is, until we get into a regular situation where the payments are coming through from all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? I have to freaking be a little bit cautious about this. I don't want my entire viewer base jumping over to Kick overnight, and now I have no income for 2 months. Get it? It's called common sense, but a lot of people don't fucking have it. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway. Thank you for understanding. For those who are listening, this is not going to be the whole stream. I just wanted to get this out of the way so we can talk about more positive stuff. And I'm sorry that I even had to talk about it. You know, I don't like talking about this shit. This is not me begging or asking for anything more whatsoever. It's just letting you know what's going on and saying, hey, please don't forget about me if you're on the YouTube side, because that help is going to be needed. And on top of that, like I said, the people who are on Kick are great, but that's a bunch of increase right now. That's not going to last forever, right? Like, there's a bunch of people who are very excited on Kick, and they're gifting me subs and stuff, and that's very much appreciated, but I don't think that's going to be forever. That's a few days, and then it'll probably, like, level out, and then we're going to have that balance between everything, right? So, there we go. Thank you. I got a couple shout-outs to do. We've got Patrick, who just did a $10 super chat on YouTube and says, I will try to contribute here more often, you know, because remember, he's also Ren324 on Kick. Right. Now, here's the thing. Long-term, supporting me on Kick is amazing, right? Thank you for that. But, yeah, it does make me nervous that, like, I won't, you know, come next month. It's like, oh, crap, what's going to happen if if everything is so much lower, right? So I hope not. And the thing is, because I'm bringing this up so early, I think we're going to avoid an issue. If I had waited like 3 weeks till the end of the month and now I'm like, oh shit, now I'm seeing this, it probably would have been a problem. But because I'm talking about it now, I think that we're going to kind of head it off at the pass, so to speak, and it won't be as big of a deal.